What's going on, guys? This is Berz. I have a review here for you today. This is the XGO Shemagh. Now, you might think this is just like every other Shemagh, however you want to say it. And I'm going to show you that it's not. It's actually quite interesting as a whole. Now, what makes this interesting? Well, it's fire resistant, fire retardant. Which basically means if this were to catch fire in an area, it will go out within 2 seconds. At least from what I'm seeing online, reading about fire resistance, that's pretty much something that it should do. It should go out within a certain period of time, which is short, instead of continually catching fire. With the exception of that, you also have this being made in the United States of America. Wholly and totally made in the USA. They are very compliant, which means everything from their emails to their all the materials, all the workmanship, all the design, everything is done actually in North Carolina. Let alone just the United States, it's only done in one state. So they're a fully United States made and bred and produced product company. Now, the one thing you're going to notice with this one compared to other ones is it's not super thick. You can actually kind of see through it. That is alright because of the materials that are used. These are, it is not cotton. As you can see here, it is made from 83% monocrylic, 7% poly, 5% X-static, and 5% spandex. Now, when you get these, they're going to be a little bit rough, a little bit non-movable. I say that non-movable, but they're going to be a little bit, stiff. Was the word I was looking for. I just throw them in the washer, wash them. I didn't dry them because I don't like to do that. Even though these are, they're not going to shrink or fade, which I haven't seen this at all through many washings I've had it so far. I still don't like drying things for some reason because I don't like putting that heat on my clothes. But anyway, here nor there. So the great thing about this is it's fire resistant. The one thing I had a question about, and I'm going to roll some footage in, is will this absorb water and keep the water in itself while I wrap it around my neck to keep cool, to cool my core down? Or, since this is sort of like a moisture wicking type deal, will it wick away all that moisture and then it'll not stay wet to keep me cool in a hot weather environment? I was actually pleasantly surprised that this seemed to absorb, and you want to hit the camera because that's how a professional does it. I was actually surprised that this absorbed water better than a cotton Shemagh. It absorbed it quickly, which just is moisture wicking, and evenly. I didn't have to have any extra water on it. I could just put the water on and it would absorb right in. So that's one positive with it. This also has a silver anti-microbial protection, which basically eliminates odor and harmful bacteria. So this is pretty much durable. It's breathable. It's pretty much all in one, everything you would want in a Shemagh. Now, the one thing, actually there's two things. The first thing I'm going to talk about is the colors. There's a positive and negative to the colors. The positive side of the colors is, and this is a coyote and this is a tan that's behind it. The positive thing with these colors are you have no black in there. You have like a coyote and a tan, a light tan, as this one, and you have a tan and then even lighter tan for the one below there. And what makes that so good? Well, when you're in a desert, is black a normal? in basically in life, is black a normal thing you want to see in a camouflage? No. For the most part, no. So I'm glad to see that there isn't like a tan and black on this like you'd see with other Shemaghs. Now, the other thing, and this is like, this is something I just didn't understand, and I could just go on here and tear this tag off, but noise. Okay, this tag is white. It doesn't even, it's totally not even hidden or anything like that. So the one thing I'd really like to see them do is somehow, maybe like the GI gear, you know, like our troops have, is maybe have a subdued tag and stitched all the way in. So it isn't, you know, hanging out here and it's not white, and they can still see all the stuff that's printed on there. Or get it printed on the actual Shemagh. Because, you know, this is tactical, this isn't really tactical. I'm sure everybody probably cut that off anyhow. But, you know, that's just a little nitpick and one thing I didn't like about that. The other thing that I'm not, I'd like to see is I'd like to see the colors expand. There's a lot of colors out there that are helpful, like a foliage green, OD green, and if they could kind of work that, you know, maybe with an OD green with a lighter green. I know a lot of people wear the tan and red Shemaghs. If they could kind of work that into their process here, that'd be really cool to kind of see the colors expand a little bit, and maybe a black one with skulls on it. Maybe some Jolly Roger skulls or something like that for, you know, nighttime or whatever. You know, that kind of stuff would be kind of cool to see them get into that with the colors. Now, I haven't done this off camera, but I am going to do it on camera. I do have water next to this testing surface, just in case we have any kind of problem. But we are going to test this whole fire retardant thing they're talking about here. So, let's see how I can do this. This should light proven to be a little difficult. I don't know how to get this on camera. Now that's a pretty good flame, and that is not lighting. My other question, ooh, it's actually kind of, it does kind of tear though. It does break down the fibers and it does tear, but it doesn't keep, the flame doesn't keep going. Watch this. See how the flame doesn't catch? There's no flame catching on that. And then the other thing here is I was curious about these here. Let's see. Will those light up? No, they don't light up either. Alright, so here's the next question. Does this tag light up? Let's see. So the tag does light up. So I'd really like to see that tag worked on, personally. Yeah, here's my notes. I really like to see that tag worked on because it's not tactical and it does light up. So, but as you can see here, and that was a pretty big flame. I kept that on there for a while. Where's that spot that I hit here? There it is. It's over here. You can see that this did not light up. And that's basically what you want it to do. You don't want it to catch fire. Let's see if I can do this again. Look at that. Not lighting up. Excellent. So there's a test of the flame resistance. Huh? So there's a look at the XGO, made in the USA, flame resistant, antimicrobial Shemagh. You get these around $30, again from various retailers, and they're going to last a lifetime. They're a little bit longer than a standard Shemagh, just made by an inch or two. Nothing great there, but you can just see the workmanship in this is incredible. It's American workmanship. And you can see that these actually don't burn either. These little frills, which are pretty cool. And if you look on their website, you'll see some more information. You'll see a really cool representation of how you can wear it. And you can contact them with any more information you have. Specifics about this, or you can just go out and go to Google and type it in and buy it somewhere if you like it. But I'm definitely gonna stick with these because, you know, testing it in the cold keeps you warm. Testing it in the hot, you know, keeps me, you know, my core cold through the use of, you know, wetting it and putting it on me. Also, you know, it's not, once you wash it the first time, it's not rough on your neck. If you have this around here and you have your sling or your plate carrier or whatever, it's just overall a really good product. And the best part is it's made in the United States of America. So with those minor things I didn't like, I would definitely recommend this product. So if you have any questions or anything on it, let me know. If you guys got one, put it in the comments or your video response, because I know a couple people that actually have them that have, I know one person that has a video out there, and he's had it for a while and he likes it too, so he's actually want to turn me on to it out there in Arizona. So again, until next time, later.